Inches width. Now Ken McNaught. Number 3 is Williams. Morley and Perryman. And that tussle started way back at Wembley in August when they had quite a scrap. And Perryman there was the offender. Evans is coming in! Well, last season and the season before, he scored any number of goals from set pieces, 17 in all in those 2 years. But he hasn't been on target so far this season, although he did get free then. Keith Hackett will remember Tottenham well from last season's FA Cup final when he took charge of both games at Wembley. Galvin's begun a run to the left, marked by Swain, who fouled him. Quickly taken, and Galvin's on his way again. Quick free kick from Houghton, 3 in the middle. It's Crooks. Falco's unmarked far post, if he can be found. Perryman. And Villa almost caught out for not concentrating when Swain gave away the original free kick. Hoddle. Ardiles. Mortimer for the Villa. Morley. Morley made room for the shots. Well, he had his disagreements with the previous manager. One wonders whether Tony Morley can settle down sufficiently now to play his way into the England World Cup squad, which is certainly his ambition. Houghton. Roberts. Oh, that's a case of the bite a bit rather there. Roberts, who was guilty of a trip a little earlier, fouled this time by Gordon Cowans. Here's Houghton. Ardiles trying to slide it through again for Houghton! Chris Houghton scored a goal in the FA Cup 5th round exactly a year ago today against Coventry, and he might well have scored there. So Galvin this time. Up goes Roberts with the goalkeeper and fouls him. This is Evans. With calling for the long ball down the centre. Houghton with plenty of time. Back again by Evans. And a foul by Geddes on Houghton. That was Galvin. And here's Crooks. Price. Crooks again. Put up by Des Brenner. In goes Roberts with Evans. Back by Ardiles, on by Hoddle. Price now. Houghton. Price to Ardiles. Price continued his run superbly there. He found Crooks in the end. And Falco! Mark Falco, the scourge of Aston Villa. 2 goals in the Charity Shield, the first goal here today. But what a part Paul Price played in that. He came from way back, survived 2 tough challenges, stormed on, finally got the ball out to Crooks. The cross was perfect, so was the header. And Falco puts Tottenham ahead after 33 minutes. Bremner. Cowans. Mortimer. With. Villa coming back quickly here with Bremner. And Ardiles back by his own goal line. Well, what a season they're having at White Hart Lane. Already through to Wembley in the League Cup. A goal up here in the FA Cup 5th round. And the quarter-finals of Europe still to come. What a time to build a new stand. Here's Roberts. Oh, and Rimmer seemed to go late. The important thing was that Rimmer made it in the end. Didn't look to have a lot of power from Graham Roberts, but that could be deceptive from here, the angle on the ball. Geddes. And a good break by Aston Villa, this, particularly on this side with Tony Morley, as Bremner takes on Houghton on the far side. Villa have got 5 players forward now, but Houghton defending well. Tony Galvin showing his pace. Finding Crooks. Nicely played there between Mortimer and With. And now Morley. Geddes in space, but surely somebody was offside, and if it wasn't Geddes, it was With further over. Roberts. Here's Cowans. Roberts thought he should have had a free kick, but it won't matter because the referee blows for half-time. With Spurs leading by 1-0, scored in the 33rd minute by Mark Falco. A fair reflection of their superiority, although Aston Villa have certainly lacked nothing in determination, and so far it's been a good cup tie. So many omens seem to be going with Spurs these days, and since the war they've played Aston Villa 5 times in cup competitions before today. Spurs have won them all. They're winning this one by the single goal. Here's Houghton. Ardiles. Crooks off the heels of Evans. Here's Galvin. Character was a word often used in conjunction with Aston Villa when Ron Saunders was the manager, and there's no reason why it should change in a matter of days. With piling in with the defenders, and in doing so he concedes another free kick. Houghton. This is Miller. Attackers trying to get free. Falco, the target, got a flick on it. Crooks is coming in. Evans was with him. Galvin. Houghton, Ardiles to his right. Houghton again. Falco, Ardiles. Well taken out by Jimmy Rimmer. Lovely build-up by Tottenham. It was patient and precise. And when the ball was played back to Ardiles, it was a good effort and a fine save.
Steve Archibald very pensive, wondering perhaps when his chance will come to get back into the first-team action. McNaught. Bremner's in there with Houghton. With is coming in as well. This is Swain. Now it's Cowans. The block was by Roberts. And this is Mortimer. Bremner. Again, a good ball into Peter With. Morley out left. Tricking his way inside too. Still Morley. Mortimer now. And wide again for Swain. With coming, and so too is Clements. And Clements goes down, and Peter With apologising profusely. An old-fashioned collision between goalkeeper and centre-forward, but the important thing from Clements' point of view was that he got the ball away with that punch. Williams tracking back with Ardiles. Here's Hoddle. Slightly lazy one, that from Hoddle. And Aston Villa have had something to bite on these last few minutes. Plenty of possession, more than in the first half. Here's Morley. Mortimer. Bremner. With Swain. Taking on Galvin. And Tottenham will be pleased to see that go out for a goal kick, because those last few minutes were somewhat breathless back there. And Clements' punch, as Peter With closed in, was an important piece of goalkeeping in a tight match. Played by David Geddes to Des Bremner. Peter With pulls away in the centre. There are two others there as well. One of them was Geddes, and the tackle was by Roberts. Spurs were about to substitute Crooks, I think, then. But Graham Roberts has gone down injured, so that could mean a change of decision on the bench. Back again with Gordon Cowans, and they're still in there. One of them was Ken McNaught, who took a tumble, came out to Morley. Hoddle got the ball away for Tottenham. Here's Crooks. Well, that's all rather rough and ready by Alan Evans. The situation regarding Garth Crooks, that he took a knock on Wednesday, and he's now gone off to be replaced by the man who enjoyed such a fruitful partnership with Crooks last season, and that's Steve Archibald. Very popular with the crowd. He's been out since the 5th of December, and now with 12 minutes to go, he's on as number 12. Here's Hoddle. Nicely done by Hoddle. Can he pull it back? Dear me. Rimmer and Falco having a little tussle with the goalkeeper, tried to clear the ball. It was Hoddle's good work earlier. Here's Bremner. Oh, Houghton took him there. It was the second time Houghton's been guilty of that, and that's got to mean a booking, surely. Evans is up there, so is With. This is Morley. McNaught. Cowan's deflection, oof, and Clements did well to get across.
It's in tight matches such as these that Ray Clements' presence has made such a big difference at times for Spurs this season. Archibald. Roberts charging through the midfield and overcommitting himself, giving Evans the chance to break for Aston Villa. Morley's on this side now. Well, the linesman said it didn't go. It has now. And it's a goal kick, is it? Oh, the dispute is over whether the ball was out the first time for a throw, and he says no. Evans actually wondered about a possible corner, and that's got a no as well. So it would appear that Spurs are fairly safe.
Galvin to Falco. Well, I think Alan Evans has been possibly the man of the match, even though it looks as though he might finish on the losing side. He can't wait to get on with it. And what a week it's been for Spurs. Keith Birkinshaw through to Wembley in the League Cup, through now to the last 8 in the FA Cup, of which they're the holders. Falco's goal decisive in this match. And for Ray Clements, the record goes on. 900 minutes of League Cup and FA Cup football this season without conceding a goal. No wonder the crowd sing at the end of another successful cup tie for the club that can apparently do no wrong in the